हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, आज हम लोग ट्रेजर चेस्ट में से ICSE का पोइम द रेलवे कैट बाय T.S. एलियट का असाइनमेंट्स करने वाले हैं। ठीक है, जितना भी वर्कबुक में आप लोगों का मल्टीपल चॉइस क्वेश्चंस और पैसेज दिया है उसको हम लोग अभी करने वाले हैं। ठीक है, सो लेट्स बिगिन। नंबर 1, फर्स्ट हम लोग मल्टीपल चॉइस क्वेश्चंस करेंगे। ठीक है, सो नंबर 1 व्हाट वी हैव इज व्हाट वाज द कॉज ऑफ कंफ्यूजन एट 11:39 PM। तो इसका क्या है, स्किम्बल वाज फाउंड नोवेयर, मतलब स्किम्बल जो था वो गुम हो गया था। मतलब द वर्ड निम्बल मीन्स क्विक। नंबर 2 इज ए। Similar number 3, he gives on flash of his glass green eyes and what happens? इसका क्या होगा, the train begins its journey. Number B. Number 4, how does Skimble establish his absolute control? Is by B, by regular patrol. When Skimbleshanks is abroad, no one could play pranks. Number A. Number 6, which of the following is pleasant for the passengers? The bird is neat and clean, ये भी ठीक है. There is not a speck of dust on the floor, true. The light and fan are operative, तो ये क्या होगा, all of the above. ठीक है. Number 7, what does Skimble reminds the guards? Number इसका क्या होगा, the passengers choice of morning tea. Similarly, the railway cat is bright and energetic. Number 8 is A. और नंबर 9 क्या है, द whispering started at 11:39 PM and 11:42 and Skimbleshanks appeared at, कब वो appear हुआ था, 11:42 PM. When everyone was looking for Skimbleshanks, where was he? He was in the luggage van, वो luggage van में था. Number 11, the railway cat speaks to the police at the Dumfries station, वो पुलिस से बात करता है. Number 12, how did Skimble bid goodbye to the passengers? By waving his tail. सो अब क्या है हम लोगों का पैसेज. ठीक है, सो नंबर 1, there's a whisper down the line at 11:39 when the night mail's ready to depart saying, Skimble, where is Skimble? Has he gone to hunt the timber? We must find him or the train can't start. What is the whisper down the line? Who all are whispering? आंसर क्या होगा इसका. In the poem, whisper down the line refers to a message being passed along to the train staff at. The whisper down the line refers to the urgent hushed message passed among the railway staff at 11:39 PM when the night mail is ready to depart. The message is about Skimbleshanks, the railway cat, and asks where he is because the train can't start without him. The guards, porters, and even the station master's daughters are all searching for Skimbleshanks, creating a sense of collective urgency. ठीक है बच्चों, तो क्या है अनदर क्वेश्चन, हु इज स्किम्बल, व्हाट वर्क डज ही डू. स्किम्बल कौन था. Skimbleshanks is the train's essential cat, a fictional character who oversees operations with feline authority. What does he do? He is a cat who works on the night mail train and is responsible for supervising the train's crew, including the driver, guards, and bagmen. Skimbleshanks is described as being in charge of the sleeping car express, and he is highly respected by his colleagues for his dedication and diligence. He is also known for his ability to solve problems and keep the train running smoothly. His job is to ensure everything runs smoothly. He is like a supervisor or mascot whose presence is crucial for the train's departure. ठीक है, तो स्किम्बल कौन था. ठीक है, वो एक कैट था, बिल्ली. ठीक है, तो उसके बारे में T.S. एलियट ने लिखा था ये पोइम. Now number 3, what does hunt the timber mean? What was Skimble doing at this time? Hunt the timber is a playful reference to a children's game like hide and seek, suggesting Skimble was off wandering or distracted. Hunt the timber is likely a playful phrase used to describe Skimble's whereabouts. At this moment he was likely exploring or napping somewhere, unaware that the train could not start without him. Similar number 4 क्वेश्चन क्या है, why cannot the train start without Skimbleshanks? How did the train finally start? इसका आंसर क्या है? The train superstitiously or symbolically depends on Skimble. His presence is treated as a good luck charm or a sign of order. He supervises everyone from the driver and guards to the bagman playing cards. When Skimbleshanks disappears, there is a panic because the train cannot start without him. He has been busy in the luggage van. He gives one flash of his glass green eyes and the signal goes, all clear. The train finally starts once Skimble is found and takes his place, restoring the proper balance. इसके बाद नंबर 5 क्या है? Did it depart on time? How did the scene at the train change after Skimble appeared? Yes, thanks to Skimble's last minute arrival, the train departs on scheduled time. Once he appears, calm is restored, workers relax, the engine steams confidently, and the night mail begins the journey smoothly and punctually, as if Skimble's presence magically fixes everything. ठीक है, इसके बाद next passage. All the guards and all the porters and the station master's daughters, they are searching high and low, saying, Skimble, where is Skimble? For unless he is very nimble, then the night mail just cannot go. Identify and name two figures of speech used in this extract. One figure, इसका आंसर क्या है? One figure of speech used in this extract is hyperbole, which is an exaggeration used to emphasize a point. The line "they are searching high and low" exaggerates the intensity of the search for Skimble. Similarly, another figure of speech uses alliteration, which is the repetition of the same sound at the beginning of the neighboring words. The line saying Skimble, where is Skimble? For unless he is very nimble uses alliteration with the repeated S and N sounds. Again, another figure also we have is uses personification. The train and its crew are given human-like urgency. The night mail just cannot go, treating Skimble as a vital human or felon authority. इसके बाद नंबर 2 क्वेश्चन क्या है? Why is it important for Skimbleshanks to be on the train? Skimbleshanks is important for the smooth operation of the train because he supervises and keeps control over the various workers on the train, including the driver, guards, and bagman. He patrols the train, ensuring that everything is in order, and he quickly responds to issues that may arise. Additionally, Skimble is treated as a good luck charm, supervisor, or even a mascot. His presence symbolizes order and routine. Without him, superstition or humor suggests that the train just cannot go, emphasizing how even machines depend on tradition and ritual. ठीक है, फिर number 2 we have, why would Skimble need to be very nimble? In the poem, Skimble is described as a cat who is responsible for supervising the train and ensuring that everything runs smoothly. As such, it is important for Skimble to be very nimble so that he can move quickly and efficiently throughout the train to perform his duties, whether it is checking the luggage van, patrolling the corridors, or helping passengers. ठीक है, उसके बाद who are they in the second line? Why are they frantic? Did they calm down? How? They refers to the guards, porters, and station masters' daughters, the entire railway staff. They are frantic because the train cannot leave without Skimble, and they fear the delay may cause them to miss important appointments or connections, disrupting the strict timetable. They do calm down once Skimble is found, implied by the train's eventual restoring order. ठीक है बच्चों, फिर another we have, imagine you are on board this train, describe the manhunt for Skimble. तो इसका आप अपने आप लिख सकते हैं, उसके लिए मैंने एक लिखा भी है यहाँ पे. The situation is in chaos, whistles blowing, boots clattering on platforms, and lanterns swinging wildly as guards duck under carriages calling Skimble. The porters are checking mail, snacks, while the station master's daughters are peeking into tea trolleys. The engine is hissing impatiently, indicating that it is ready to depart. Then a flash of ginger for Skimble is leaping into the brake van with his tail held high. The crew is cheering, likely because Skimble is successfully boarding the train. The train whistles, moving with a sudden jolt, and the night mail is departing to its scheduled time. ठीक है, इसको आप लोग यहाँ से लिख सकते हैं. ठीक है. Now next passage क्या है? On the sleeping car express from the driver and the guards, तो the bagman playing card, he will supervise them all. इसका नंबर 1 क्या है क्वेश्चन? Who supervises the staff and who needs supervision? Skimbleshanks is the supervisor, a cat who oversees the train's operations with quiet authority. The staff needing operations include the driver for ensuring smooth operation, the guards for safety and the schedules, and the bagmen playing cards, likely porters or mail handlers. उसके बाद क्या है क्वेश्चन? Whose faces does Skimble examine? What can he gauge? Answer क्या है? Skimble inspects passengers in both first and third class, showing no bias. From their faces he can likely sense their comfort level, satisfaction with the service, and any issues or concern they might have. This helps him establish control and ensure that everything runs smoothly on the train. Number 4. How does he establish control? Why patrol the corridor? Skimbleshanks establishes control by conducting regular patrols along the train corridor. He paces down the corridor examining the faces of the passengers. He keeps a watchful eye on the train's activities and can identify any potential problems immediately. उसके बाद he paces the corridor to maintain a constant and visible presence, making sure that everyone knows he is in charge. He patrols the corridor because it is the central artery of the train where he can monitor both passengers and crew efficiently. उसके बाद नंबर 5 क्वेश्चन क्या है? Could Skimble supervise other transport, plane, bus, metro? How? While Skimble's methods might work on other transports, his patrolling style seems best suited for a train with corridors. On a plane, bus, or metro, he would need to adapt his approach. For him, the trains work best as they their predictable routes and social space suit his patrol style. Number 6. Why is it called the sleeping car express? How does Skimble ensure this? The train is called the sleeping car express likely because it has sleeper berths designed for overnight travel. Skimble ensures that this by maintaining order and keeping an eye out of any issues that might disrupt the passengers' rest. This helps create a safe and comfortable environment for the passengers, thereby fulfilling the train's name as a sleeping car express. Next passage we have, oh, it is very pleasant when you have found a little den with your name written up on the door and the crank to shut the window if you sneeze. This question क्या है? Number 1. Why is the cabin called your little den? What kind of security does it offer the passengers? The cabin is called a little den because it is a cozy private space for passengers, like an animal safe burrow. It likely offers security in the form of a lock implied by the name on the door and a sense of personal space, clean and orderly with controlled environment. Number 2 question. Describe the little den as mentioned in the extract. The little den is described as having a neat berth with a freshly folded seat, no dust on the floor, adjustable lighting, a handle to create a breeze, a wash basin, and a crank to shut the window. Were the passengers scared of Skimbleshanks? Give reasons. No, the passengers were not scared of Skimbleshanks. Rather, they likely respected or appreciated him. The reasons for not getting scared of the Skimbleshanks was that he was a quiet enforcer, not a threat. His patrols prevented disruptions, ensuring peace and helping passengers sleep. The poem frames him as a benevolent figure, not intimidating. What arrangements were made for passengers' comfort? इसका आंसर क्या है? The arrangements made for passengers' comfortable journey include passengers have their own private cabins or little dens with their names written up on the door. Second, that the berths are neat with newly folded seats and there is no speck of dust on the floor. Number 3, there are different types of lights that passengers can adjust to make their cabin bright or dark. Number 4, there is a handle that passengers can turn to create a breeze. Number 5, there is a basin provided for passengers to wash their face. Number 6, there is a crank to shut the window if a passenger sneezes. Number 5, compare the train cabin's facilities to today's trains. Why would you find a Skimbleshanks today? Why? The facilities mentioned in the poem for the train cabin, such as a personal berth with a newly folded seat, different kinds of lights, a handle to control the breeze, a wash basin, and a crank to shut the window, are still available in today's train cabins. However, modern trains offer more advanced facilities such as charging ports, Wi-Fi, AC, charging points, entertainment systems. They are tech-heavy but less charm, and more comfortable seating arrangements. Regarding finding Skimbleshanks on a train today, it is possible to find a supervisor who ensures the smooth functioning of the train and makes passengers feel secure. However, the specific character of Skimbleshanks may not exist in the same way. Modern trains often have automated systems and more staff members handling different aspects of passengers' care. Similarly, another number 5, we have another passage. But you saw him at Dumfries, where he speaks to the police. The cat on the railway train. इसका क्या है? Number 1. What does Skimble do at Dumfries station? Why? At Dumfries station, Skimbleshanks speaks to the police if there is anything they need to know about. The reason for this could be to ensure the safety and security of the passengers, staff, and the train during the journey. Skimbleshanks is known to be a responsible and reliable cat who takes his journey seriously and ensures that everything runs smoothly on the train. Another question, when does the train reach its destination? Name the first and last stations of the midnight mail. इसका आंसर क्या होगा? Based on the poem, the train likely reaches its destination late at night or early morning, given it's called a midnight mail. The specific stations mentioned are Dumfries, the intermediate stop, and Gallowgate, final stop. Why don't the passengers have to wait to get down at Gallowgate? Passengers don't have to wait to get off at Gallowgate because Skimbleshanks, the railway cat, helps facilitate a smooth, efficient exit, avoiding delays. His presence streamlines operations, embodying the train's reliability. Number 3 question क्या है? How does Skimble bid goodbye? What does the wave of his tail mean? Skimble bids goodbye to passengers with a wave of long brown tail, which implies he will see them again on the next journey. The wave serves as a friendly gesture, hinting at his reliability and consistent presence on the midnight mail. The gesture shows his friendliness and goodwill towards the passengers, making them feel appreciated and valued. Number 4. Once passengers fall asleep, what does the railway cat do? Once passengers fall asleep, the railway cat patrols silently, checking corridors and berths, maintains order, example, quieting nose, watching for disturbances, and guards the train's rhythm, ensuring nothing disrupts the sleeping car express. He checks on the travelers in the first and third class cars, and he supervises the driver, guards, and wagmen playing cards. He also enjoys a cup of tea and takes breaks to catch a flea here and there. Skimbleshanks takes his responsibility as the railway cat very seriously and makes sure that nothing goes wrong on the train while he is abroad. Thank you. तो बच्चों मैंने ना द रेलवे कैट बाय टी.एस. इलियट का भी सब वर्कबुक आंसर्स इसमें कर दिया है, ठीक है? आप लोग आराम से इसको नोट डाउन कीजिए और एग्ज़ाम के लिए पढ़िए, ठीक है? तो थैंक यू वंस अगेन। और बच्चों अगर आपको ये वीडियो अच्छा लगे देन प्लीज़ डू लाइक सब्सक्राइब। और अगर आपको कोई भी दूसरा चाहिए ना दूसरा पोइम या दूसरा स्टोरीज का वर्कबुक आंसर्स वगैरह, आप मुझे कमेंट कर सकते हैं, देन आई विल डेफिनेटली हेल्प यू आउट। थैंक यू।